Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So today we're going to be talking about all things EBT, 15% increases, new states that have, well, not new states, but states that have been so far approved for the February maximum allotments. And yeah, I'm going to jump into a couple of y'all's questions. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Plus, push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. So, jumping into it, let's start off talking about this 15% increase. I haven't been able to find a whole lot of information. I do appreciate you guys dropping some information in the comment section. I encourage all of you guys to check the comment section on my previous videos because sometimes you'll find information about your state there from other subscribers or other viewers or whatever. So for Delaware, households with ongoing SNAP benefits prior to January 1st of this year should have already seen your 15% increase as of, hold up, we ain't answering no phone calls right now, but should have already seen the increase as of January 26th. Going forward, the increase should be seen on your normal issuance date. So that is for Delaware. For Missouri, I know that you guys should have just recently received your 15% increase, courtesy to one of the comments down below. New York, it says your January 15% increase will be separate from your normal issuance date. It doesn't give the date, it just says that it's going to be separate. Texas, you should also be seeing your 15% increase in January, as well as Pennsylvania. Okay, so that was pretty much all the information I was able to find. I'm sorry, you guys, if I didn't get to your state. Hey, I didn't mention my state either. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with that. I have looked into every resource that I possibly can, including the app called Fresh EBT. For those of you who are in California, you definitely want to download that app if you are receiving CalFresh benefits. It will give you information in terms of your own personal case when you can expect your deposits of your cash or CalFresh or both. Or CalFresh or both, as well as any updates in regards to all of the resources that have been that are going around, like stimulus, renters assistance, and even some job postings. Okay, so definitely check that out. Now, for the questions, I'm going to say this as a general answer for all states. If I do not mention your name in terms of PEBT in this video, that means that your state has not yet updated their site. They're not yet approved to distribute PEBT benefits for the 2020-2021 school year. Now, keep in mind, all states are approved in terms of being able to disperse benefits. They just have not submitted the appropriate documentation. So until they do so, they can't get the approval to start giving out those funds. So most states, including my own, probably won't see those PEBT benefits until somewhere in March, maybe even the end of February, but we're still waiting, okay? Then I have one question that asks or says that you got your payment. It says a check was mailed, but you got a card. So when you guys are using the Get My Payment portal, okay, it's not going to say debit card on there, to my understanding. It's either going to say deposited or it's going to say mailed out. If it was mailed out, then that means, if it says it's a check, there's a possibility that you could receive a debit card instead of an actual physical check, but you won't know until obviously you receive it. If you are expecting a card and you know for sure because maybe you talked to somebody, I don't know who you were talking to, that would give you that information, just know that it's going to come in a white envelope that says economic impact payment or something on there. It may have the IRS seal on there, but don't be so quick to throw it out. It will at the very least say that this is in regards to your economic impact payment. Okay. I'm on disability, pay no taxes. Wife did not get the first or second stimulus check. Should you file taxes this year? Okay, so for that question, as I've said to you guys, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financial advisor of any sort. So any information that I give you is from me actually calling these different tax preparers, and I do call different tax preparers to get information. In terms of this particular question, whether or not you should file taxes is something that you should ask a tax preparer because it depends on your independent circumstance. Okay, if there's a lot of variables that could affect that too. Does your wife work? Does she file taxes? You only said that you don't file taxes. Does your wife file taxes? Are you being claimed as a dependent? If you're being claimed as a dependent, then that is also a factor. So these are all of the things that you need to look into before even a tax preparer may be able to give you the answer to your question. But I would definitely call somewhere. If you don't have a personal tax preparer, call Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax. They have customer service agents that can hook you, connect you to a tax preparer that can answer these questions. Okay. First check went to child support. Okay, so that wasn't really a question. It was a statement. Now, if your first check went to child support, that's what it was supposed to do. Now, the second $600 stimulus check that we received was not supposed to go to child support. So you should have received it or will be receiving it. And if not, then you will have to file to get that as a recovery rebate on your taxes for 2020 when you go to file your taxes this year. But the second check, as far as I know, and possibly the third check, is not supposed to be taken by the child support agency. Okay. Now, lastly, it says old bank account used in first stimulus. I have another account. Okay, so did you get a chance to update your account prior to the second stimulus going out? If you did not update your account before this second stimulus came out, then 9 times out of 10, they probably did try to send it to that account. It probably got sent back, in which case you will have to claim this as a rebate on your taxes. I mean, that's pretty much all the information that I can give you on that. Now, I wanted to give you guys the payout dates for the, PEBT benefits for the the states that have been approved for PEBT benefits. Now, the information is a little confusing, but I still definitely wanted to give you guys this. I do believe I gave it to you guys already once before, but for those of you who are waiting in these states, who has the information up on their sites, I wanted to see if I can provide that for you. So let me see here. Let's go there. There it is. There it is. Okay, so this is for Indiana. Okay, so for in Indiana, it says that October through December 2020 PEBT benefits will be issued on February 28th of 2021. I don't know why it's so late, but it seems like based off of this little calendar that's on here that Indiana is going to be doing their benefits quarterly, meaning every 3 months you're going to receive a deposit. Okay. So from October to December 2020, February 28th, from January to March 2021, April 30th is when you'll receive the deposit. And from April to June 2021, July 31st, 2021, you'll receive a deposit. And then from July to September, you'll receive the deposit September 30th, 2021. So that was for Indiana. Massachusetts, I don't think that there was very much information on this site. I did kind of look at this information last night, but I didn't really see much. Illinois, it says that you guys are going to receive your payments monthly. I do know that for Illinois, you should receive a payment either sometime this month or next month. I don't have the exact date, but sometime between January and February for the months, October through December. Okay, you should receive that. And then moving forward is going to be monthly. For Massachusetts, it's a possibility that you could receive a payment between the 10th and the 25th of this month for the same thing for October through December. So most of these from out of these states that have been approved for the PEBT benefits for the 2020-2021 school year, they're trying to do one lump payment for the months that have already passed. So from October or maybe November to December, they're trying to do a lump payment. And then moving forward for Massachusetts, you're going to get paid a month after for the month prior. So for example, let's say your January benefits, you'll get them in February. Your February benefits, you'll get them in March, like that. Okay. Indiana already did. Indiana, Vermont, it says quarterly as well. So every 3 months for quarterly. So I would say that you should try to follow a similar schedule as the one that I gave for Indiana. It's going to be quarterly. Okay. There's going to be a one-time payment in January for both Indiana and Vermont, I believe, between January and February for most months, up until they get you guys caught up, and then it's going to be quarterly after that. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm hoping I'm not confusing you guys. So basically, from all of the states that have been approved, which I have Illinois, Massachusetts, Indiana, Ohio, Vermont, Puerto Rico, and Rhode Island, you guys will receive a large lump sum payment to get you caught up from the months from November to December, sometime in January or February, and then after that, you'll receive it quarterly. As far as I know here, the only state that's going to be receiving it monthly is going to be Illinois. Okay, now for the good news. So I did actually find that there were quite a few states that had been approved for the there's an update. Hold up. I'm looking at my PEBT thingy here. Oh, Tennessee. I see Tennessee on this list. Okay, so as I just refresh my screen, I now see Tennessee has been approved. It doesn't give any information as to when you're going to receive that. But other than that, yeah, it looks like just Tennessee is a newly added state to my list for PEBT benefits. So who knows? We may wake up tomorrow and there'll be more. Okay, now outside of that, I did notice quite a few states had been approved for the month of February for the emergency allotment. So I'm going to read those out to you. I'm not going to do the payout dates for this because it takes too long, but I'm going to give you the states so far that is on this list. Keep in mind that pretty much all of the states have been approved to do the maximum allotment from January 1st to June as of right now, including the 15% increase. So it's just a matter of when each state will update their system. So you guys are asking, what about Boston? What about Michigan? What about Delaware? It's all dependent upon your state and how fast or how long it takes for them to update their system and whatever. Okay, so here we go. Not PEBT. February allotments, emergency SNAP allotments. Colorado, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Maine, Maryland, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, North Carolina, Ohio, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, and Wyoming. So those are the names of the states that have been approved or acknowledged so far as will be doing their emergency allotments for the month of February. So you guys, I'm going to get out of here because I got a lot more research that I have to do. Definitely see you guys in the next video. Remember to live, love, and elevate, and definitely stay safe, you guys out there. Peace.